It's been 2 years since we last went out as a family, and everyone was excited to finally get some time away from being confined to the four corners of our home. The check-in time for the place we booked at was in the afternoon. Morning was not put to waste as we decided to hike Gulugod Baboy. Hubs originally planned on parking at Philpan to make us hike all the way up to the summit, but I kept pushing with the idea of just driving all the way on the other side for a shorter start off to the summit. Yeah, cheating sort of, but I'm glad we did. For the kids weren't exactly in the mood for some hiking, even if the two smaller ones had already hiked Gulugod Baboy all the way from the bottom some years back. Hubs and I, on the other hand, were happy to be back at our first love and the activity where we found love. Yee! As the kids kept whining as their tatay just kept going up, and they struggled and eventually gave up. There was no stopping Hubs, who just kept going. Looks like he really missed hiking this much. Gulugod Baboy has changed throughout the years. It's now easy for many to go to, from cyclists who carry their bikes all the way to the summit for some photo ops, to kids, babies, families looking for some camping experience. Oh, for those who aren't really into sleeping in tents, they also now have bahay kubos for rent. And yes, there are sari-sari stores and comfort rooms, and of course, fees to pay. Parking, entrance fees, camping fees, and so on. Time to move on to our next destination, the Green Seafront Beach House located in Mabini. There were a lot of places we could choose from. We narrowed it down to those that didn't require that many medical documents such as medical or barangay clearances, or those that needed swab tests or antigens. The only requirement we were asked for was our body temperature upon entry and a copy of our vaccination cards, with exception to our minor. We also wanted to stay at a place with less people. With just 4 rooms being rented out, it was just that. During our stay, there were only 2 other families we shared the place with. There was hardly any interaction as there were separate dining areas and kitchens we could use. We got the biggest room with lots of beds, that had its own bathroom, fridge, and a balcony with an amazing view. The staff was really friendly and helpful, and even the resident dog, Taki, welcomed us. As for the beachfront, don't expect fine sand as that can be found in another area of Batangas. It's mostly rocks, but the water is crystal clear, plus you have the beachfront to yourself. No rows of fishing boats docked, or people passing through from one beach to another, or vendors selling pearls, fishes, native goodies, and other stuff. It's the beachfront all to yourselves. We woke up early the following day to beat the other families in cooking breakfast, only to realize it wasn't necessary as there was another kitchen they allowed us to use. Nevertheless, it was good to start the day early as we had our annual family anniv pictorial to shoot. The pictures turned out better than I had expected. Already feeling home, we prepared a decent home-cooked meal for lunch. It being a rainy and windy day, the currents at the beach were too strong for swimming that we spent the afternoon either catching up on sleep or the kids playing with the other family's kids. Hubs and I managed to get a good massage that the place had arranged for us in the evening. Late dinner left us with the kitchen to ourselves, and Hubs, who still had steps to complete, jogged around the place with the two small ones at tow. I originally had planned to have a little anniversary date on the balcony with Hubs, but since it was raining and cold outside, we shared the grazing box I brought along indoors, along with the kids, before calling it a night. The following morning was still gloomy. It was our last day, and sadly, we never got to witness a sunset or a sunrise. But it was still a good day to hit the water early. The kids enjoyed sorting through the rocks, swimming. I got to tick off to rope flow on the beach off my bucket list. Hubs got to meet the resident turtle in the area and see other fishes. It's true, life is definitely better on the beach. Even if the weather wasn't in our favor during our family getaway, it was enough to recharge all of us. Getting some time to finally be in public without face masks and face shields, the kids being able to mingle with other kids in person again and not through the computer screen. The feeling that everything is like it used to be before pandemic happened. We'll definitely look forward to more trips like this, but as of now, we're taking home wonderful memories of our short escape from home.